Good morning. It is currently Saturday and I'm not doing my usual routine, which is like going to the gym or meal prepping, because we're going out tonight. We're going to go see the Everybody Has a Secret tour live show, and I'm just at home chilling. We're watching some YouTube, but I just thought I wanted to show you my new flats that I got from Joe Mercer. This Afterpay sale day thing has now, like, you know, in store given everybody else like 20% off or 30% off or whatever, and I just thought I would utilize these discounts and get myself new shoes because I've been wanting to buy new shoes for work. And Joe Mercer is extremely good quality, but I just can't seem to find myself paying $230 for a new pair of flats, even though they're really good quality. It is really hefty, but they had a sale where it was like buy two, get the second one 70% off. So your girl could not resist. I ended up buying two pairs of shoes for $195. So let me show you this pair on, chubby. At the moment, I've got this pair on at the moment here. They're little sling black flats, and I'm just wearing them inside the house for the first time to sort of like break into them so that it is comfortable. But yeah, these are the first ones. And here is the second pair of flats that I got for work. They're just really like plain loafers. So nothing too amazing, but I had a pair very similar to these from 6 years ago. I had bought them from Windsor Smith, and they just got really sort of worn in, and I needed to throw them out, and now I don't have any sort of flats for work that I can quickly just throw on and just walk out the door. So yeah, I just thought it was cheap. Like, full price for one was already like $230, but then I was getting two pairs for $195, so I just couldn't pass up the offer. But yeah, anyway, ignore this background. This is like the storage room at the moment because we haven't figured out what to do with it, and I'm just waiting on our new shoe cabinet to come in so that I can sort out the mess that's in the back here. So anyway, yeah, that's the update. So like, not me watching back on those videos I just did and realizing that my lips are so freaking dry. It's starting to get colder here in Melbourne, and so the weather is like obviously doing its thing, and I'm also not drinking enough water, so this is just a reminder to drink your water right now. Anyway, time to put on some lip balm, but I just wanted to show you, this is literally, if you don't know about this lip balm, you are missing out, because I don't really get obsessive with lip balms, but this has probably been the best thing that I've ever discovered, and it smells good. I love the little tingling sensation that it gives me. It works so well, so get on it, you guys. You can buy these at I think I found mine at Chemist Warehouse, but I think most places now will stock this, so yeah. The Holy Grail. Anyway, let's hope the dry lips go away by this afternoon. Jumping to present time as I'm editing this vlog, I just realized that I didn't do like a review or a recap of actually what I got up to Saturday night. But basically, my partner and I got each other Christmas gifts, and they were like wellness themed. And he got me a voucher to go get the hair spa in Docklands. So that is the footage you're about to see now. Long story short, it was the most incredible experience. I was so relaxed. The spa itself it took a little bit of getting used to, because you're like lying down and the water is falling over your head on this like sort of like row bar thing, and it feels like it's supposed to drip down your body, but you're like lying down on this board, and yeah, it's a very odd feeling, but overall a really incredible experience. I would definitely highly recommend it. It is quite expensive though, so I don't know if it's like something that you would do quite often. I'd say probably once a year to treat yourself, but it was a really nice experience, and I would love to actually experience it in Japan one day, so might do that on my next trip to Japan. But anyway, really, really good. And then after that, we headed off to go see the Everybody Has a Secret tour. So you'll get to see that soon. Hey, you're back in my kitchen. We're going to be making some snacks today. I'm making some chocolate crackles, high in protein versions. Everybody knows, everybody has seen the TikTok videos. The soy protein crisps are selling out at Coles. You can also get them at Woolies, but we're going to make some crisps with this. And I also found some chia pudding chai latte. So I'm going to make myself some snacks for this week with these new ingredients. So this recipe calls for 1 1/4 cup soy protein crisps. And you also need 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 6 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got my coconut oil, I have my cocoa powder, I have the soy crisps here, and I also needed maple syrup, but I'm not going to use maple syrup today. I'm going to be using agave syrup. Agave syrup is this, more of a natural, I guess, sweetener, so that's what we're going to use today. Anyway, so first things first, it says line a cupcake tray with patty pans and set aside. I've already done that. I have lined them in on a tray. I couldn't be bothered using a cupcake tray, so we're just going to use a normal tray. It also says here, melt the coconut oil and maple syrup in a saucepan over a medium heat. So let's do that now. So we have to add 4 tablespoons of the coconut oil. Once it's all melted and whatnot, you then mix the rest of the ingredients in. So mixture, this is what it looks like. So now I'm just going to add the rest of the ingredients. So we need cocoa powder, mixing that in. So I've just added the soy crisp now. I'm just mixing it together. Ignore my little Asian spoon. I just don't like to have to clean up. Oh, look at that. It's looking good. smells delicious. Okay, and now we just scoop it into the little patty pans. So it says here per serving size is about 30 grams, and you get 17.6 grams of protein. So I'm gonna try and get it as close as possible to 30 grams, but I don't think that will be the case because you've now added like the coconut oil and the cocoa and stuff. But just so to get an idea of how many grams of protein I'm gonna get out of a snack like this. Something like that is about 30 grams of protein. I mean, 30 grams as in a serving size. Okay, so now we're going to be making the chia pudding chai latte flavor. And this is just calling for 35 grams or 2 tablespoons of the dry chia pudding mix into a bowl or a jar. So I'm just going to do that now. It smells amazing. So pop that in there, and now we need 2/3 of a cup of milk of choice. They've suggested almond milk, but I'm gonna just use normal milk because that's what we have here. So I actually just read the instructions again properly, but the amount that is suggested to put together, like the 35 grams, is actually just 1 serving. So that's that there. So you obviously will need to double up if you need to make 2 servings, etc. So yeah, I got these containers from Earl when I bought their chia puddings, and I just kept them because I think that's like the perfect size for a chia pudding. So we're going to do that. We're going to do 3 more of those.
Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since we made the treats, but here they are. I just wanted to show you the final product. These are the little crackers. Admittedly, they're a little bit soft, like you can kind of mold them, but whatever. I'm not really fussed. But we've got a whole container of snacks for the week. And I will show you the chia puddings as well. I haven't said it yet. And these are the chia puddings. They've kind of expanded a little bit, but they haven't set yet. So that will probably be a tomorrow morning thing. Anyway, so that's my snacks, my healthy-ish snacks for this week. Thank you so much for joining me on this vlog. I know it wasn't too much of a busy entertaining one, but this is what my life looks like at home most days. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for joining me on this vlog.